It's hard for me to not swear when I'm working. And I've got a classroom full of people in front of me, like to not drop an F-bomb because I'm from New Jersey. It's fuck is not really a word. It's more of a like some kind of punctuation.
Another word I have a problem with is shit.
Okay.
Shit has gone too far. That's the title of this subject.
Okay.
Where when shit was first used, it meant the product of going to the bathroom.
Right.
Number 2.
Excrement.
Sure. And that made sense.
Sure.
But then shit expanded to something that was bad.
Right.
Like, oh, what a piece of shit.
Right.
Like, oh, we can see the connection. Like, oh, remember when shit meant the excrement, waste. So this thing...
So comparing this to that
yes,
is just to show you how terrible it really is. It's so bad, it's shit.
Right. It's like the stuff that comes out of your butt.
Right. And it's about as useful.
Right.
Actually less useful, probably.
Piece of shit.
Right.
Then shit just eventually meant anything.
Literally. I mean, like, people use it to refer to, like, their stuff.
Oh, yeah, it's my
like,
shit.
hey, don't go through my shit.
Yeah.
Hey, Larry, that's my shit.
Now imagine that sentence if shit never became anything else than excrement. Hey, don't go through my shit. What kind of person would you be talking to? What a weirdo, right?
Yeah, possibly some sort of a medical professional.
Or just some guy. Oh, man.
Yeah.
All right. So,
And the thing is true. If he was actually going through it, depending on where it was that he found it, I don't think I'd really care. Like, if you really want to go through my shit, feel free. Like, I don't need it anymore. That's why I shit it out.
I still think, like, I don't want him around me.
Well, yeah. But
So-
it felt like shat in a field somewhere. Because that is the proper past tense of shit, right?
Shat? That works.
Sure. So he has left it somewhere, like, where anybody could find it, which, has its own problems. And somebody decided he wanted it.
Tragedy of the commons.
Just shit everywhere.
So we're at the point now, shit was poop, then shit was bad stuff, then shit was anything,
Right.
then shit was good.
Is it?
It's the shit,
Oh, yeah.
right?
It is the shit. But there's a lot of phrases like that where you say, to describe something being good, you actually describe it as something really horrible. I remember there was very distinctly remember one from the movie The Cannonball Run where they described something that they really loved as being the cat's ass.
Sure. But it wasn't like it's the cat's ass while it's shitting.
No.
Because I think the cat's ass just came from, I think it was the cat's meow. Then they just changed it all to different cat things until it got to the ass. And it was funny. So
the meow, which comes out the front.
Yeah.
And then they just moved their way back. At one point, they were like, that is the cat's liver.
No. They covered the whole body of the cat with pajamas.
Oh, they did?
So it was meow, pajamas, ass. There were the 3 stages of good cat sayings. So shit's now meaning something good. And this really started to bother me. This was probably 4 or 5 years ago. I heard somebody one time say about a girl that they wanted to have sex with. This was one of the most offensive things that I ever heard. He said, I would tap that shit. I found that just to be a very crude way of talking about wanting to have sex with somebody.
Well, the truth is, no matter what word came at the end of that sentence, it would have been offensive. Most people don't stop and think about the turns of phrase they use.
Yeah.
But if you stop and think about it, it's kind of weird.
It is weird.
But there's definitely, I think that also grows out of, like, the ass fixation. Even if they're not talking specifically about, anal sex, it's always getting some ass, even if that's not exactly where you're focusing your attention.
Interesting you say that, because I have this other friend in college who, when he found a girl to be extremely attractive, to show everybody, just how much he was attracted to her, he would say, I would eat her shit. Now,
Wow.
he wouldn't do this. So the final step with shit was at an event where food was being served. And somebody held up something on a toothpick. I don't remember what it was. I remember it was on a toothpick. And they said, this shit is delicious. And I remember it looked like shit. Might have been a meatball or something. It looked like something that could have come out of a butt. And I said, that's it. We've got to get this under control. Shit has gone too far.
This shit has gone too far.
Look at how our language has closed in on us, where everything is shit now.
Even the stuff that's really good.